Hello, we are just having our breakfast. We are on our way to Botanical Delights at the Botanical Gardens. So it's a tour, and I get to learn all about plants, and therefore you get to learn all about plants. It's going to be awesome. Oh my goodness, look at those. I look tired. I'm not though. I am delighted to be going on Botanical Delights. On our way to the gardens, our guide Ruby told us how Robert Price bought the land for the Vallarta Botanical Gardens in 2004 to help preserve wild orchids, as well as many plants from Mexico and around the world. It also has a large area of forest preserve to protect native species. Once we arrived, we were treated to iced hibiscus tea topped with bougainvillea flower, and then we were on our way. As we wandered, Ruby filled us in on the historical, cultural, and ecological importance of many of the plants.
Chile, it grows in the wild, in the bushes. It's part of the Mexican diet.
Oh, wow.
It's been in our diet from generations behind. Actually, the Aztecs in the old days, remember, these civilizations, they were so advanced and they had kings, leaders, emperadors, punishment, you name it. When you do minor crime, they'll say to you, you're not gonna eat chile for a week.
Oh.
Kill me, sacrifice me. When the Spanish arrived, this is the first spice introduced from American continent to Europe by the Spanish. And the first spice they introduced to our land, it was cinnamon.
Of the 35,000 species of orchid in the world, Vallarta Botanical Gardens has 147, including vanilla.
This is the flower of vanilla. It looks just like an orchid. Isn't that cute and amazing?
Yeah. The Botanical Gardens don't allow visitors to touch plants, but there are a few exceptions for folks on the tour, and it wasn't long before we got to sample our first plant.
This is chokeberry. You can eat it. They're all over the world, not only in Mexico.
Oh, they're so cute!
They're from Costa Rica and South America, original. It takes 3 years to grow them, and this is the biggest they grow. It's wild, it's been domesticated by men. They're not sweet. The pineapple you buy in the stores, it takes 12 or 14 months to grow it. So you better enjoy pineapple when you're eating pineapple. We got a lot of plants and they're from the same family, the pineapple. It's a plant out there that looks like pineapple, but they start giving all these little bananas. They don't look like pineapple, but they taste like pineapple, because they're from the same family and you're gonna eat it. What I want you to do with your tea, take this part out and peel it, and then take it out and you share with your girl.
With my teeth?
With your tea. It got a lot of seeds, like if it's sprinkled pear. Don't eat the seeds, you might get a tree back home. This is the diet of the native people in the old days. I want you to know that. It's called viñuela.
Very good.
You like it? It's very delicious. Actually, when you eat it, you get really hyper. So there you go. Just chew it, taste it, and enjoy and get happier.
Oh, this is good. I can definitely taste the chocolate.
You can definitely taste the chocolate. Yeah. So cacao, vanilla, and coffee, today's are the three products that generate millions and millions of dollars around the world. 2 Mexican products, 1 African product, which is coffee. Which today you're gonna get to try the African coffee, which is the Arabigo, but also you're gonna get to try the Mexican coffee, because Mexico is the only country in the world that got coffee trees. Nobody got it in the planet, and we got them in the garden. Okay, they're the ones that are in danger. You know, produce, send them back to nature, but also they sell them in the stores down here. But when they sell them, they teach you how to take care of them.
And then we headed into the vanilla grove. The Vallarta Botanical Gardens have the largest organic vanilla plantation in western Mexico. The metallic bee is a vanilla plant's only natural pollinator, and since it only lives in a small area of Mexico, the rest of the world has to pollinate their vanilla plants by hand. No wonder vanilla is so expensive. Then Ruby pointed out a nearby termite nest and presented us with a snack.
That in the old days, it was pure protein for our ancestor people. I also got protein for you.
Termites?
Closer, my children. No.
Oh.
Something bigger. Grasshoppers.
How have they been cooked?
They've been fried. Chile, limon, and salt, and they're coming from Oaxaca, Mexico.
Yeah, I tried.
They taste like Doritos. They're good.
They're better than the ones I made.
That's all you're eating today.
Our lunch?
Okay, no.
Would you like to try?
Grasshopper.
Oh, no
Are
thanks.
you sure?
Yes,
Come on, they're good. They taste like chicken.
I know. Everything does.
Cherry and chew it.
Tastes like cinnamon.
The Indians, when they got tooth pain, they chew it. If you keep chewing it and if you keep it longer, it'll numb your whole mouth and your tongue. You'll be like, what's wrong with me? It's the cinnamon. Now, have you ever wondered how cinnamon comes like this? What you gotta do, you gotta cut the branches. This is the branches. Once you got your branch, you gotta shave it. When you shave it, obviously you're taking the top out. It's gonna start smelling a lot like cinnamon. With very sharp knives, what you gotta do, you gotta make lines. I've been trying to make lines, but it's really fresh. When you do this, you let it dry in the sun, and then automatic, what you got your hand, which is the bark, start coming up. So once it's dry, you just take it all out, the whole piece out. You just roll it. That's what you got right there, which is this part. This is what you got in your hand. Smell it? But the difference is that this bark is being dry already. It's amazing how if you squeeze, all the sap will come out when you cut it. This process is only in the dry season, because if you do it in the rainy season, you will kill the tree.
Oh, cool.
Put your finger like this, and then put it in your mouth. As soon as you mix it up with your saliva, look.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Chewing gum trees, you find that in Mexico and Central America. There's a lot of brands of chewing gum that is petróleo. It's not the real gum. Buy Chiclets. It's the best brand you can ever get in Adams. Okay? Native people use it as toothbrush to clean their teeth. They use it as glue. My kids use it as glue for school.
Wow.
Very small areas where you get to find these trees. It's medicinal for us. Also, we process it just as coffee. You dry it so you can peel it. It's got two skins just like Arabica and Robusto. You dry it again so you can peel it again. And then you roast it. But we mix it up with chocolate, cacao, pure cacao, and cinnamon. It's better than Tim Hortons. I want you to know that.
It's not hard.
Something about it is that also women use it as medicine. When they're breastfeeding their kids, they eat it because they produce more milk. And their milk got a lot of vitamin and protein, which the kids, they grow stronger. Okay? When the farmers, when they find out, then they got these trees in their land, they fence in all the land because they want their cows to eat the bean and eat the leaf. Because when the cows mix both together, they produce more milk, they produce more babies. Take it out in your hands and don't lose the bean inside because it comes out like an eyeball. Huh? Bite only the soft part. You lose the eyeball. It's okay, I'll give you another one.
I eat the eyeball too?
Yeah. No, but I want you to try the sweet part first.
Okay.
Don't get
But not the
nervous.
skin?
Let me get you another one, don't worry, okay?
Not the skin?
Yeah, you can eat it. Eat the skin. Eat the skin.
And then I bite into the eyeball?
Yeah, you're right. Thank you. And the boat.
It doesn't taste much like coffee though.
No, because it's not roast. Once you roast it, and this one is good for people that cannot consume caffeine. No caffeine in it. These are baby plants. See? Let's find one where you can try the berries. Actually, let me see if this one got only one. Grab one of those red ones on the top, right there, that one. Yeah, those.
This one?
Try it.
The whole thing?
Try eat only the top of it. Don't eat the seeds.
Oh yeah.
After the tour, we headed into the restaurant with even more treats from the garden. Sorry, we drank all the cacao drink without you.
That's cactus.
Okay.
Chicken fajitas, the licorice leaf.
That was an awesome time at the river, but we got to skedaddle. Ruby already gave us a little bit of extra time because I had to go back down the trail to find my sound recorder, which I didn't find. So, like for a lot of this, I just took photos and recorded all of her talking, but I missed that. But you know what that means? That means if you want to know the rest of this, you have to come to Puerto Vallarta and go on the Botanical Delights tour. Because seriously, it was amazing. Like, yeah, one of the best tours I've done in my life for sure. And you know, the Botanical Gardens are awesome, but you come there and you look at plants and you're like, oh cool, plants. I mean, even for me who loves plants, it would still be like, oh, okay, cool, plants. And Ruby was awesome. She's a very knowledgeable woman, a very happy, excited, someone who loves the outdoors and is passionate about sharing her love of nature. So it was great to spend the day with her, and the lunch was fantastic. I am amazed